Ratchet, that new armor suit for sale at the vendor is constructed from ionized adamantine alloy. That's one of the hardest substances in the galaxy. But I suppose you already knew that.
Well, I did, because I do know about adamantium thanks to comic books. Hello, everyone! This is Roxas1359. Welcome back to Let's Play Ratchet Clank, Up Your Arsenal. Last time, we ended up infiltrating Dr. Nefarious's base and managed to steal a data disk containing where the Tyhrranoids were coming from. As a result, Quark has sent us on a suicide mission to go and pretty much deal with the entire threat by ourselves. I have a feeling he's probably going to take the credit for this. But anyway, as said before, that was mentioned, well, I'm going to assume it'd be about 6 parts ago. We'll get notified whenever there's a new armor available. Now, I said in the last part how I need a new armor. That's because I knew that this one was coming up. This is why I was saving up my bolts, because this one's 60,000 bolts. So, adamantine is one of the hardest substances in the galaxy. Gadgetron scientists claim that their brand new and nearly indestructible adamantium armor suit will absorb at least 50% of the energy from incoming projectiles or energy blasts. Ugh. I hate it when I have to take a breath, but I don't do it before breathing. That's why I do those breath-ins. So, we're gonna buy it. Armor's pretty much gonna be one of my mainstays that I buy before weapons, in all honesty. Because, you know, without armor, I'm gonna just fall easily.
Monkey on his promotion to Chief Science Officer. I feel confident that we have the best primate for the job. Better luck next time, Al.
Like I said, I love the conversations that go on in the Starship Phoenix. So, we have no new weapons, but I believe once we go on Tyhrranosis, we're going to be getting some new weapons. Now, Tyhrranosis is a large planet for what we're going to have to do. We have Ranger missions, we have Quark's missions, we have collectibles galore. We're going to be doing a lot, and I think I might have unlocked a new thing. Yes, Orxon Green. So we're going to do that, and what we're going to do is we're going to mix and match noses. So pretty much it's the base standard chip now is Orxon Green. So, let's go! I'm going to be trying to change up the colors as much as I can. One of the things I love about the colors is it changes the interior color too. But, as you can see, we have Planet Tyhrranosis with only a few things. Obviously, it has its, you know, constant things. What we end up having is we have one skill point here that I actually can't get right now because I don't have the Flux Rifle. You need the Flux Rifle for the one that's going to be inside here. And I know you might be thinking, oh, why did you just buy the Flux Rifle? Armor more important, in my opinion. We're going to have 2 titanium bolts, and we're actually going to be having one of the trophies. Again, we haven't had one of the trophies since Florana. So, pretty much what can we get on this visit to Tyhrranosis? Well, obviously I'm going to have to come back for the skill point. But I'm also going to have to come back for one of the titanium bolts. But without further ado, let's head off to Tyhrranosis. Planet Tyhrranosis. Seems Ratchet's really accepting of this. And just as Quark said before, we've got a huge mission right here to where we have to dodge all these. See these lovely Rangers here? I believe all but 2 will die. In fact, we already lost 1, if not 2. And there goes another one. And we only have 2 left, and I believe these 2 will stay with us. Unless they get destroyed, because they can't get destroyed down here. Yep, these are the 2 that stay with us. Everyone else died a horrible death, which again begs the question: are they willing to do this? Because I've seen how their AI seems to be. Right? What do I want to do? End Storm actually for right now. While dealing with all this, do that. So as you can see, I wasn't actually meaning to do that. I think this. Did I destroy that? No. Okay. I guess it was just the residual from the bomb that actually hit them. Right? And do that and. Grab that, but we've got the Annihilator. That's right, we don't have the mini rocket tube back because this replaces it. Obliterate your most dangerous enemies with a hail of guided mini missiles. Yes, as you can see, it's goddamn expensive. But the next weapon I'm going to be buying is going to be the Flux Rifle just to get the skill point here, plus also I love rifles. I love them. Now, this is an interesting area for Tyhrranosis, as you'll never be coming back to this area in Tyhrranosis. Like, ever. So, go nuts! Kill everything, and grab all the boxes. Right, die. Die. See, pretty much, I expect to have my, end strike, pretty much. End strike? My N60 fully upgrade by the end of this. The hard part's gonna be just making sure that the Black Ranger can't steal my kills. Which does happen from time to time, which is why I kind of don't care if they end up getting killed. No, you fools! These are my kills! My kills! I want them! Nope, nope, nope. Mine, 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 mine. Sound like a selfish little annoying kid. I know I missed boxes back there and I must get them, but I must stop them from getting... Oh. Does that work for weapon experience, I wonder? I don't think it does. Nanotech just increased. Break everything! Now, obviously, since we have, you know, new armor, obviously these enemies actually do more damage. So keep that in mind. Otherwise, they wouldn't have given you that armor upgrade. There are challenges in this game. I've seen some people do, like, no armor runs of it. And I have to say, that actually is a lot more difficult than it might seem for some people. I've done no armor, just to give a history, in the 26 times I've done this game, I've done a no armor run twice. And I never want to do another one. Oh boy, those things are not fun. Can I go back? Okay, good. I must get those boxes I missed in that big room. Because the Rangers aren't smart enough to, you know, break that little postule thing to, you know, continue on. So in the meantime, I'm gonna go and get these boxes full of bolts, I want them. Mainly because I need them. Since I ended up spending all of my hard-earned bolts on this stuff. See, this is where it's actually gonna be kind of hard for me when it comes to grinding up bolts, because I can't use the sewer crystals. Normally, I would get all the sewer crystals I could, and that would allow me to buy weapons right off the bat while being able to do things, but I can't do that this time. It makes me very sad, because I need to do it for the sake of LP to show you all the goddamn sewer crystals. Oh boy, that's going to be a fun little thing when I get to it, but that actually won't be for quite a while, because we do not get the grab boots until good 2/3 in the game. Which, actually, now that sounds like it, that sounds like Ratchet Clank 1. Man, this game took a lot of things just to hark back to Ratchet Clank 1. Right, and that's all of them, so let's continue on with the mission and disable the anti-air turrets that Quark was talking about. In the meantime, they're eating meatloaf up on the Starship Phoenix. Joke's on them, I'm not a fan of meatloaf. Although I'd rather not be getting shot at in hindsight. Oh well. Let's do some strikes on this. Usually I think 4 does it. Okay, maybe 5. Maybe 6. 6! Okay. And that gets rid of that. So pretty much now that we're done with this area, we don't come back in here, which is why I went to go and get those boxes. Right, so let's go on outside to the next portion of the mission, to where we're actually going to be on a big field. And to something new added into this game.
Nice work, Ratchet. I'm coming in on the dropship now. Go, Ratchet! Get across that bridge.
To access your world map, press select or R3.
Yeah, I know. I've been doing that. I kept on trying to go into first-person mode because I'm getting reminded of Kingdom Hearts 2. Such is the problem when you play a JRPG and an FPS platform at the same time. But yes, we have a new vehicle here, and that is the, how would I call this? I guess Roadster is our best bet. As you can see, our ship's right here, which indicates that we'll not be able to come back and go back inside there anymore. So, pretty much, this is just here to help us get around the field. We're going to be using it in a few other missions throughout the game as well, and there are a few cut things that were done for this game. So, what are the controls? The X button is used to drive, the left analog stick is used to move, the R1 button would be to fire if you don't have anyone in the gunner seat. Since we have Skrunk in the gunner seat, Skrunk's going to end up doing it. As you can see, we have 100 health in this thing because it is a vehicle. The brake button is the square button, or is that the reverse? No, reverse is backwards. So, Reverse is backwards. No shit, Roxas. No, I mean the square button is reverse, but also works as a brake. So pretty much our mission is we have to go and disable the 4 things that are around here. So let's start with this one, which we run over everyone and go back here to get the titanium bolt. That's the only titanium bolt we will be getting in this area. Now you might be wondering, oh, what happens if this vehicle blows up? Do I instantly die? Actually, no, you don't. If the vehicle blows up, you just end up out of it. It's that simple. I love just running over enemies because it's like instantly kills them. Right. And run through everything. Now, the thing can actually regain health if you run into nanotech. But break into that. And that destroys one of the anti-air guns. So we've got another 3 to go. Right, and do that. Whoa, I was clipping. I also love how this thing pretty much, just for the all-terrain part, it only has back wheels, but it has like skis on the front, so it's basically sliding along. That's just to make it so that it's like all-terrain. Now, I said before that there were certain cut things about this, and that is true. Use the triangle button to get out of it, obviously, since you have to use the triangle button to get in. And that is, they were actually planning on doing racing with these things. There is a full racetrack that is programmed into this game, and we can, in fact, use it in the Insomniac Museum. So I'll be showing that off. But it was scrapped. I forget what the reason why they said it was scrapped for. I guess because I think it might have been time constraints. Because remember, this game came out a year after the last one, which is why the plumber ended up saying, see in about a year or so, which was referring from Ratchet Clank to going commando to up your arsenal. Now, these guys right here in the towers, these are the ones that they were talking about that you need the flux rifle in order to get, which I might be able to do if I end up dying because it ends up resetting everything here. Thanks, Skrunk! But as you can see right there, there's something glowing behind that one guy, and that is one of the trophies. So we're going to be getting that in a second once I take care of everything around here that is trying to murder my face. Which may be a little bit more difficult than I thought. How can I... Well, I can wall up there, and might as well. So I have to get to that statue as well. I want that trophy. Right, out of the way. Hey. Boing. No, that is completely the wrong way. Boing. 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 Uh-oh, dropship. We might actually kill it. No, 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 no. Oh, come back. All right. That's good. And there we go. Now, interesting thing, there is no... I don't think that there's actually any skill points for shooting something down out of the sky in most of this game. I think there is in one area, and I think it's in a later level in which we have to shoot down satellites, if I'm remembering correctly. But let's go after this statue right here first, while these two are oblivious to what I'm doing. Now, you might wonder how you can get that. Just a simple long jump or a high jump should be able to do it. No, it looks like I'm going to have to do a long jump because you can get that one right now. I've gotten it right now. You just have to time it just right, and I just need to not suck. I have no idea why that guy was down here with 1 health, but okay. Right, so let's try again. Up. Doot. Doot. On the bright side, I love this Adamantine armor. I love the color scheme. In fact, I think this is the armor that's used on the cover of this game. Okay, I know that I can get this right now. I've done it before. In fact, I did it in practice. Whoa, 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 whoa. What is that? Ha-ha! So you can grab onto that area. All right, so I didn't do it the way you're supposed to, but I guess abusing collision always works too. Sorry, that is my headset screwing up a bit. All right, so we got the Owl Trophy. Yeah, you thought we were gonna get the Clank? No, we're not getting the Clank actually for a while. In fact, I think the Clank's one of the last statues we end up getting. Kind of funny in hindsight. All right, so now that I have the statue by completely cheesing collision detection, let's go and continue with the mission, shall we? Die, 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 die. All right, that takes care of them. And go on to the top right here. Trying to abuse collision again. Run up. And got these guys. Pretty much by the end of this, I will be surprised if my N60 Storm is not fully upgraded, in all honesty. You up. And... Hi, guys! Oh, I ended up destroying it. It killed him in the residual explosion. I didn't know it could do that. And you know what the sad thing is? I think that was their own people who were hitting them. Anyway, whenever you're looking for where you need to go, pretty much on the map, the green areas will always mark the area you need to go to, and the blue is always where your car is. So, easy to end up doing that. Right, and let's go to this one right here. This one I remember. I remember in my practice file, and actually in one of my files, I have distinct memories of falling off of. I am completely targeting the wrong thing. Ow! No, bad Tyhrranoids. There we go. Okay, now give me ammo. I have not been actually managing how much I have. Alright, I have more than enough. Alright, there we go. Thanks for not shooting me down. That would have killed me. In fact, I think that happened to me one time. Right, and you're dead? He's dead. Alright, and this is ammunition. Since I'm only using one weapon for this. Right, little tiny Tyhrranoids. For you. I love the shock mod for this thing, and done. You cannot defend this from me! How does it feel to lose on your own homeworld, Tyhrranoids? I will rub this in. And that destroys the third one, which means we only have one more. Now, the last one that we're going after is where the second of the titanium bolts on this planet is located. However, we don't have a means to get it. And how will we be able to get it? We'll actually be able to get it once we end up getting 2 new gadgets that we will end up be getting on the next world, actually, before we end up going. So, let's drive, and... Now, Skrunk, you wait here. This place pretty much counts as a checkpoint area, so in case you're wondering. Right, that. And let's go down. I need to watch my time as well. I always forget how much time I end up taking. Then again, this is going to be... I'm probably going to make this a long episode before I end up doing what's going to be in the end of this, so for that. Yeah, I know when I'm going to end this episode. I don't like making long episodes, in all honesty. I really don't. That's why I usually have my episodes range between 12 minutes to 20 to 22 at max for regular episodes. If they're long ones or based on for a certain game, then they'll be longer. The only reason, for example, like the Kingdom Hearts ones that I've rendered right now, I haven't uploaded them yet. I still need to upload episode 1. Yeah, you can... By the time that one's probably up, this episode probably won't actually be up on YouTube. So you see when this is recorded, or not really. Pretty much, the only reason why those ones are long is because basically the intro for Kingdom Hearts 2 is just so damn long. And I don't think I was supposed to do that. Nope. So as you can see, we have what looks like a swing shot target right there. But we don't have our swing shot because Ratchet left it in the other universe. Well, the other galaxy. Again. Well, actually, no. He actually took the swing shot Ryan boots with him. And for going commando, I have no idea how. And maybe he went back. I don't know what stopped him from grabbing the other weapons, but oh well. But, yeah, we don't have that. So we can't get that other titanium bolt that's right there. Makes me really sad. Grab all the boxes. You can see why this one's completely out of the way. You can see why they ended up giving you like a weapon area and everything. We have to deal with a bunch of enemies. Okay, nothing around over there, so let's go up before these robots decide to kick my ass. Well, these Tyhrranoids inside robots. Whoop, missed me. Ow, never mind. You clearly hit me. Okay, I was wondering if these guys saw me. Oh, perfect. Nanotech increase. That's what I need. Right, and... jump, and please make it, please make it, please make it, please make it, please make it. Thank you. Honestly, I get very testy in the classic games when it comes to, am I going to make that jump or not? Okay, shoot you. Okay, I shot you, so I should be able to target on you. And long jump. Don't worry, we're almost at the end. You. Ow. Come on, guys. We're all friends here, aren't we? Who am I kidding? No, we're not. Right, so break this, and we are at the end of this massive little gauntlet, which means we are almost done with this episode. Bang. And then all the Tyhrranoids died.
Time to finish the job, Ratchet. Get moving.
Sounds like a plan. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it off right here. Xenonoxus 1359. I love how they put me in an area that does not have a ammo Gadgetron vendor. See you guys next time.